Okay, so he wants to be super happy. What does that exactly mean, Dharmesh? I mean, they've brought in a decent amount of players. They got that elusive striker they wanted. What's next?
Well, decent amount of players, 6 players.
Yeah.
Kepa, you could argue the best, well, what a goalkeeping department. What a goalkeeping department now at Arsenal. Christian Mosquera, centre-back. Martin Zubimendi, Christian Norgard, Noni Madueke and Victor Gyökeres. I've been talking about them all window. I've memorised them all now. But the focus has turned to potential sales. That said, we're told that interest does remain in Crystal Palace's Eberechi Eze. And dialogue, quite significantly, remains open between Arsenal and his representatives. Look, he's got a release clause in his contract, has Eze. We believe that to be around £68 million all in, which is an initial £60 million plus £8 million in performance-related add-ons. And even more significantly, perhaps, we understand that Eze is potentially open to that move. It's just one to keep an eye on in the final few weeks of this transfer window. But for now, as I mentioned, they're looking at possible departures. Fulham remain in talks with Arsenal over a possible loan move for Reiss Nelson. He was there for a season-long loan last season, though it was cut short in December with a serious hamstring injury. And it's thought that the club are listening to suitable offers for a number of other players, including Alexander Zinchenko, Fabio Vieira, Albert Sambi Lokonga, who is still at the club. James was saying in the break, he's still there. Yes, he's still there.
Only 25 still.
Wow.
Yeah, and Borussia Dortmund are interested in Leandro Trossard. That was a report that Sky Germany mentioned last week. Arsenal not actively looking to sell Trossard because he is a great squad player for them. But you just wonder, with the 2 years left of his contract, with the likes of Noni Madueke coming in, with the likes of Victor Gyökeres coming in, will that further reduce the game time that Leandro Trossard would want next season? Maybe something for him to think about if there is concrete interest in him.
And just briefly, on Eze, he wants to go to Arsenal, right? As a player, he's just sitting there waiting?
No, he's just... all I've said is that he would potentially be open to the move. Arsenal, we know, are interested. They've been interested throughout this transfer window. But it is a case that it is a lot of money. And Crystal Palace are likely to want that full release clause paid, whereas Arsenal could do one of two things. Yes, meet the release clause, or maybe negotiate on it. And that doesn't necessarily mean pay less. They could say, we'll pay you a bit more, but for more favourable payment terms.
OK, let's go to Emerick Aubameyang. Dharmesh, what's the latest? I was hoping he might come to the Premier League, but it doesn't look like it.
This is a great story because Pierre-Emerick